Once upon a time, in a land of make-believe, there was a cat named Steve, who loved to deceive. He was always up to some mischievous scheme, and making trouble for others was his main theme. One day, Steve met a mouse named Mike who was known for being cunning and alike. They became fast friends, like two peas in a pod. Together, they plotted like it was their job. They decided to play a trick on the farmer who was known to be a charmer. They snuck into his barn, under the night sky without a sigh. Mike found a wheel of cheese, so yellow and round. Steve suggested they should hide it in the ground. They dug a hole and buried the cheese deep. Then they left the barn with a sly little leap. The next day, the farmer went to the barn to find the cheese missing. This caused him some alarm. He searched high and low, but it was nowhere to be found. He wondered if he had lost his mind and became unsound. The farmer scratched his head and pondered some more. He couldn't find any clues or any flaw. With a heavy heart he went to bed. His world was falling apart. The next morning, he woke up to a surprise. There was the wheel of cheese, right before his eyes. He couldn't believe his luck, and let out a shout. He had found the cheese, without any doubt. He looked around and saw Steve and Mike. They were hiding behind a haystack, and ready to strike. The farmer smiled and laughed with glee. He knew what had happened, and what it would be. He walked over with a twinkle in his eye. He said, "I know what you did, and it's no lie." He gave them a wink and a pat on the head. Then he said, "You had me fooled, but it was just a prank instead." Steve and Mike apologized to the farmer for what they had done. They promised to behave and never again have such fun.